loser will be out. Afghanistan with the same team that they played against.
Pretty good in that last game, but not good enough. With the bat, they should have got 30 more, and with the ball, they were excellent with the new ball, Wood and Archer, reducing Australia to 20 for 2. But as the innings progressed, they got shorter and wider and inconsistent. So they'll need to improve because they'll know the threat from this
There is that deep third into play. Afghanistan are off the mark.
I think England will have to do better.
Back up a length and straight.
Yeah, we saw that in the last game. Jofra against the right-hander, both.
You talked about it. First extra of the innings into Lahore is beautiful. It really is nice and cool.
That was the length he found. I think it was more the second, third and fourth.
Good running, Samandul wanted a lovely movement and nice length to go with it.
And that's the difference between Archer, who's had...
About there, Ian.
Pad. All the subcontinent ground. But just my action deteriorating, my wrist got in.
Flick leg side, it's Rashid down there, he does well, saves the boundary, he's back for 2. So once you start
Injury, that's the time to do it. You want to be starting with 1 or 2 steps and getting the and it works. Now, so it's the one thing I'll say that does work. 1 or 2 steps, get the ball.
15 years ago, Afghanistan were in Division 5 of the ICC World Cricket League playing. Beautiful, that's it. And I think nothing really needs to change that much from that length if you can be around there again. That's it right there. Good discipline and patience. Does walk at him, he does.
for all the stats that we've shown on.
Knocked him over, inside edge, Archer strikes early, exactly what England wanted.
And
making his way in the game. I thought he looked competent against some fierce South Africa. Nice touch. First boundary of the inner.
Difficulty of a left-hand, right-hand combination. Butler on the attack.
Full, very full. Finger goes up. Joel Wilson says yes. They'll discuss a review.
Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket sitting. Can you go back on field, please? Joe, stay with your original out decision. Stand by.
Did well in the previous game against South Africa, got 90. Any thoughts on the toss decision by Afghanistan? Catching opportunity, no, eludes Archer. Genuine pace, all the way for 6.
Archer.
Game here the other day, of course, England against Australia, over 700 runs scored.
Very badly for them around here. 21 for 2. It was 22. Hit that really hard, and that's another boundary. Boy, he flashed really quickly at that, Ibrahim.
Very much his strength. England move the...
Back to the back boundaries. That is just as good as the previous one. In fact, it may even be better. England give him a call up on the back of that. Of course, Rehan Ahmad.
Quite an interesting point, because I guess most teams probably get one game, maybe two.
Game, he is right there, 109. 4 for 26, Michael Bracewell, which was a little bit of a surprise. He bowled 10 overs straight, which doesn't often happen in white ball.
Well, he looked good there, thankfully, but we
Get a single.
England.
yeah.
So he will go.
Just looking at Ibrahim, I talked a bit about him staying leg side of the ball very much. Actually, I saw a great stat.
Enthusiasm. They just got a problem here, though. They could lose their third because Adil Rashid gets underneath a pretty simple catch in the end, and the problems continue for this. Skipper's out there now way too early for what he was expecting when he won last. And a bouncer. Afghanistan stay here and Australia come down the road from their rained out affair, and that could be.
So Butler's giving Archer a 6. He'll be reasonably confident in doing that. England play a balance leading shoulder. Bowls a very straight bouncer usually.
Studying this out of the window of the hotel in Islamabad, and I thought to myself, that is great. Right, we've got some spin into the attack. It didn't spin much the other night, in fact, but this might be a bit of a relief.
I think
with the gully. Well, he's got some pace. It's not quite Mark Wood. England have been excellent. By and large, they bowled better lengths today, and they hit the pitch hard. They were. That's an unusual one from Adil Rashid. Well, that's been placed beautifully. Just beaten. Thrown up there from Overton, encouraging the drive, and the drive he does, lovely from Hashmat. Nothing Archer can do down at the wide third man. Nicely run, nicely judged. When you do bowl your variations, how important? The tempo of this innings needs to pick up at some point. Lashed away, and Archer will cut that off. No, but I take your point as well. I just think another cutter into the surface from Overton. I think he summed up conditions pretty well here, actually.
I think from a right arm spinner and a left arm spinner's point of view, that's a little over the top.
There we go. That's a beautiful strike down the ground, all the way, a clean hit, maximum.
Always a debate with sides like Afghanistan.
Actually, Bishop made a good point about them a little bit earlier when you talked about the
Left-hand, right-hander in it. It's obviously an offer. 50 partnership between these two. They've had to rebuild. It is, but he doesn't land it, and that's a lovely, delicate paddle sweep.
Not at a crawling pace, but become the central force.
Well, toss, he belts it to long on, and he goes to a half century. Ibrahim Sadran is 8th 50.
It's interesting with
Dragged over mid-on. He didn't get all of it, but he got over mid-on, which was absolutely the key.
The 350 mark, both of those two sides.
Oh, lovely check drive straight back over Overton's head. Was a hack. He lost his shape. If you think of Zadran's shot and how he just checked his shape, he's a dead rubber. Both these sides have been knocked out. The home nation, Pakistan, gives himself room and up and over mid-off. That is a beautiful strike.
On up inside the circle, and we're going to.
As Fuller clips it, times it beautifully.
Here, Afghanistan. 15 overs.
Pulled leg side to the other side of the sweeper. Livingston does well, stops the boundary. Pulled again. This time no chance for the sweeper, a really good over. Mountains, the buildings. Up and over. Wide of long off, couple of bounces, another boundary. 100 partnership comes up. It was only a few overs ago we were set.
Wow, full, straight. Rashid brought back into the attack to do exactly that.
Azmatullah is the new batsman for Pakistan.
We'll have a look at the field in a second because Archer's brought third. Nice from Rashid.
And that's effectively gone out of the ground.
As he took 4 for 33 and England won that game by 40 runs.
Straight, and plenty of it as well.
Structure is getting better. They play away from home generally.
Just over the top of cover and away for 4 more.
You talk about talent, and just from
It has gone up and up and up and away.
It's at the tone now, the 200 up for Afghanistan.
Wow. Speaking of the best, we've seen many better than that today.
I want to go down the route of
Him.
So we need a fight.
Down towards, long on, and taken. Tom Banton, good hands on the field. That is just slightly misstruck from Usman. Out the way, in the air, backward a point. That is a powerful shot from Nabi.
That's a terrific shot down the ground. He gave himself room. It was right in the slot from Mark Wood, but gave himself room and then pumped it down the ground. Comes in and goes the distance. That is a beautiful strike over mid-on.
Same as the Australia.
Still have some batting power, and that's another boundary. Archer has not come back that well here. He is under pressure, and so is now Butler. Gets it just behind square again, and for 4 more.
First game of this tournament, one from Ben Duckett. Yeah. Did his ankle from memory. He's had ankle problems, knee problems as well. Oh, drop looks lively enough in the outfield. Swings it away leg side. Punishment here for Root. Punishment for England. Afghanistan flying.
Very, very smart cricket.
Swung it away leg side again. Phil Salt through his hands. England falling apart here in Lahore. Low full toss. This is terrific batting. Slower ball. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. Over long on. What an innings this young man is playing. right in the slot this time. The Yorker has given away to something in the slot. That strike rate that you saw on the pitch map a moment ago was 300 when the ball was invited. Sweeps it away. Archer takes a good catch. He dropped a key catch against Australia, but trouble here, I think, for Navid. Not going to go far enough, and Joe Root just settles himself. He just looked down momentarily to make sure he was in no danger of They've held it together a little better at the end, and that is a very good last over from Liam Livingstone. Afghanistan, though, having lost 3 wickets in that opening power play, have got themselves to 325 for 7. Now, context, the tournament is on the line here. Joss Butler's captaincy is on the line. England are playing poor one-day cricket. They've lost 5 ODIs on the bounce. You wouldn't say, with the exception of Ben Duckett, that any of their batsmen are in absolutely prime form. Harry Brooks struggling a touch. Joss Butler's been short of his best. We're not sure about Liam Livingstone's fitness, and Phil Salt.
A hint to swing and a boundary to start. It was a half volley and Salt latched onto it.
A batter who loves to hit through the...
Again, that's a better shot for mine because it was
Immediately the slip
zone. And then he can find it.
Well, that's a beauty on the angle, because Phil's a key role in this competition, Jamie Smith.
Yeah, 49% of his runs were what we... That is threading the needle. 1,000
of matches, not strike rate.
They've done it. Oh, straight through. He's done for Salt, who hit across the line, and the perfect start for Afghanistan has brought them to their feet. The breakthrough they sought. 19 for 1 are England, and Jamie Smith not. And that is why, because they have got true class.
For the first 4 ball.
Don't bowl that line. That is a line that winds up very... Straight into him, and what? He's got him first ball. Can you believe it? The old man strikes, and the youngster disappears. And many a time has their champion Joe Root, and now he comes into yet another one here. 30. Lovely shot. He just sat on that, Joe Root, the gap straight away.
Flipped away leg side. He's hit a gorgeous shot through the offside. Delicate from Root. Midfield is still pretty quick. That's a class.
When you look at a guy like Malinga, you could just run in and bowl a Yorker out of absolutely no...
Duckett had to get quickly into position for that, because that zipped on. He did, and he's played a beautiful shot. Rashid Khan can hardly believe it. That's a high quality shot from Duckett.
Oh, that one's close. As he hit it, has a little inside edge on it, because I think that's...
Decision, no doubt. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting. Reverse your original decision, Rod. Stand
through. Partnership broken courtesy of Rashid Khan. 199. Timing from Brook. First ball will bring about a boundary. Just an element of width. Fine, and fine enough to race away for 4. Caressed beautifully. Well, we've just seen the 1-over way. Will it be South Africa who look like they're good? Well, will it be Afghanistan? They pick one up, and it's Harry Brook taking all the... Well, cometh the hour Taking wickets.
And they've got to keep thinking short term. And the short...
Name. He's also batting in that middle order, and every time he goes in, spin will be bowled. Picks the wrong one, just tucks it leg side and goes to yet another.
Also think, looking at Afghanistan's,
Gets it past extra cover, but long off will cut that off. Oh, now that's close. It's close. Joel says not.
Wickets, umpire scores. Joel, stay with your original not out decisions.
No run, lovely boys. Come on, boys.
Now, what about that one? They go up again. The on-field umpire says not out. "14 overs a spin as well."
And there it is, right there. England's first 6 of the innings comes off the last.
Isn't it the way? England went a long time.
Butler goes big leg side. Maybe that first 6 has got him going. Into the crowd. He does, just tinkering with the field. 55, the partnership. Keep an eye on the rope as the ground staff have taken that round the outfield. Might have to bowl that one again. The 2 bowlers along. Drops a bit short and Root pounces. He waited. Oh, he's appealing from behind. Mid-off is appealing. Bowler is not appealing. Not really, anyway. High in the air, is this the breakthrough? Can he hold the catch? He can. It's Butler. Afghanistan supporters go wild.
it's a genuine edge, and it has flown away down to the third. I'd dearly love to get to 3 figures now and steer England home. That's well played. That's steered just behind. Edged and gone, and it's Golbadine with strength and purpose.
The golden arm of Golbadine. Liam Livingstone looking.
Now then, Jamie Overton, who...
No run! Rush! Allah!
There's a bit of fitness involved here as well. Faruqi is struggling. He's been off the
spot. Root goes over the top of the keeper for 6. Boy, is that the shot that went.
Even the England captain admires.
Look for 2 and Brave. Little touch there, was it? But it didn't carry through. In the World Cup in India, where he cramped up so badly. Oh, absolutely magnificent from Joe Root.
50 part.
Edge, gone! How big a moment in the game is that? That is an incredible blow. I put some of that down to fatigue. I put some of that down to perseverance. This for Archer finished very, very strongly against Australia the other night, but these are cracked behind point for 4. What pressure! Well, that's it beautifully, absolutely beautifully, and it beats Ibrahim at mid-wicket. It could be this ball. It could be this ball. It is this ball. My goodness me. Overton, he had the game in the palm of his hand and now he's dished it back. And it's straight up. It's straight up. It's Nabi. He's 40 years of age and he's a hero. He's done going through two of the most experienced players, not just in English cricket. Now, it's got to go now. Has it gone far enough?